for today's feature spotlight, we're going to take a look at a setting called Announce Positioning Queue. It's a very simple setting, but it can really help improve your caller's experience and their time in the queue. Obviously, when you're setting up a contact center queue, you want to make sure that the settings are in place to make sure those inbound callers are, first of all, getting to the right queue. But once they're there, you want to make sure they're having the best experience as possible, especially if there is oftentimes a little bit of wait in that queue. So that's what we're going to take a look at today. So for this setting, we're going to go into queues, and I'm going to go into, let's say, this service queue here. And we're going to navigate to a tab at the top here for messages. This is where we'll find all the settings for our greetings, queue greetings, marketing messages that we might want to add in addition to queue position. But down at the bottom, there is a checkbox for announce position in queue. I have it checked, meaning that a queue announcement message would play. And obviously at a base level, this is for letting the caller know what position they are in the queue, especially if wait times are traditionally lower. Letting them know that they're only the third or fourth or fifth caller in the queue might help them or might encourage them to stay on the line instead of perhaps abandoning the queue. So we're going to enable that. We have the interval set at 90 seconds here. Of course, you can adjust that to whatever your preference is if you want to make it shorter or if you want to drag that out a little bit longer. There's also the capability, if you expand here, to customize the in-queue position update. So it doesn't need to be the same every time. So for example, we may have a greeting for or a queue update for if there's 1, 2, 3, or 4 or 5 here. You see the different greetings that we can add. And we may have a different one if it's more than 5 people in the queue. And so it's really easy to use the Microsoft text-to-speech engine to create these. I have some ones that are already loaded here, ready to go. So I'm just going to add it from my dropdown. And you can see what this sounds like. And again, you can customize the terminology, what it's saying, and so on. And down here for more than 5 in the queue, I'm going to add another one here. And so just to give you an example of what you might want to put if there's more than 5 people waiting. So, let's say there's 15 people in the queue or something like that. You may play a greeting such as this.
Thanks for your patience. Someone will be right with you. Remember, you can press 1 at any time if you'd like to request a callback instead of waiting.
Okay, so that's a prime example of reminding them about a callback. You could remind them of features on the website or anything you wanted to do there. It kind of works like a marketing message. It also demonstrates how smooth the Microsoft text-to-speech engine is. Great cadence. There's lots of different voices you can choose from, and of course, different languages. And then one more example here for maybe when the caller is next in queue, something like this.
Thanks for holding. Hang tight. You're the next in line. Someone will be with you shortly.
So there again, type out whatever you want it to say, and it's really easy to modify that. All right. Hopefully that helps. Let us know if you have any questions. You can find more at landistechnologies.com.